I'm Fred Williams from 4 Wheel and Off-Road Magazine and Dirt Every Day. I've got my credentials. I'm at SEMA. I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that I like. It's big trucks, stuff on big tires, off-road vehicles, anything that's fun for playing in the dirt. Let's go check it out. So you know that I like big four-wheel drives, big off-road vehicles, and stuff on big tires. And this is probably the biggest off-road vehicle at SEMA this year. This is the Kiravan. It's a massive unimog truck and trailer camping device. This is Don. Don's in charge of the whole program. What is this thing for?
Well, the Kiravan's an exploration vehicle. Basically, it's to go wherever you want and be able to survive from minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's a little different than just a Jeep with a tent.
Yeah, it's a little different than a Jeep with a tent. It's got hard-sided living quarters that have really high R-value insulation, so we can control the temperature, and it's actually nice and comfortable inside.
It seems to have a plethora of electronics.
Yeah, there's a lot of electronics. We have, over 27 radios. There's all sorts of different communication protocols, satellite. Got to stay connected when you're out driving around.
So you guys are doing some groundbreaking technology on this thing. It seems like a lot of different systems there. What type of off-roading upgrades have this thing had?
We've upgraded the suspension to a hydropneumatic suspension, so there's no coil springs or shocks. It's all nitrogen and hydraulics. There's actually a fluidic computer in the valve block that actually sets the damping for
a fluidic computer?
Fluidic computer.
We're going to need one of those next year on one of our projects. Well, thanks for talking to us, Don.
No problem.
Here's the thing about SEMA. There is something here for everybody. It's literally mind-blowing and sensory overload when you come to this place. So we are at the Maxxis tire booth. You guys have been watching Dirt Every Day. You know our Mad Maxxis Off-Road Runner project. This is where it all started, but we're here today to talk about tires. So John, 42-inch Trepidour.
Yes.
That's a big tire. Tell me about this tire.
Well, I think it was originally a challenge from you, saying, hey, I think we need a bigger tire than a 40.
Yeah.
And from all the customer feedback, hey, we need something bigger, and in America, bigger is better. So I went to the engineers and I asked, hey, can we just build a 42 competition 17 for all the hardcore enthusiasts out there? And we've actually made some little changes. We've made some additional sidewall and actually tread changes.
It looks really cool. I like this.
This should provide some additional traction on slick rock, and also the lines on the tread surface is also going to help on slick rock.
It looks bigger than some other 42s I've seen in the market.
Well,
how big is this tire?
Well,
what's overall diameter?
Yeah, so if you remember our conversation, I think you mentioned that a lot of guys build 40, but it's not really a true 40. So I challenged the engineers to really build one. So this inflated is 42, almost 42 and a half.
So it's over 42.
It's over 42 inches tall.
So we've talked about this tire on Dirt Every Day, but here at SEMA, we have your new Razor.
Yes.
What's the story behind this tire?
After getting a lot of feedback from our customers, they wanted something a little bit newer, and our Bighorn has been in our product lineup for a while. So what we want to do is we want to do a modern MT, a little bit more quiet, with a very, very aggressive sidewall. The sidewall is brand new, much thicker than before for puncture resistance and also for sidewall traction.
And you're offering this up to a 40?
We may not stop there.
All right, let's keep doing cool stuff.
Yes.
Thanks,
awesome.
John. This is Levi Shirley's car. He just won the Ultra 4, and it thing's awesome. This is a big year for Cummins. Cummins has been making diesel engines for a long time. They have a brand new diesel engine in the Nissan Titan, and it's the first time you guys been at the SEMA show?
That's right.
So Steve and Brittany are here. These two really helped me with our off-road runner project. These engines are in the works to be crate engines, or what's the deal?
So
what's going to happen here?
Fred's kind of our pilot for this crate engine promotion.
Pilot, aka guinea pig.
That's right, guinea pig. He's helping us work through what we'd have to do to make this happen.
You got the V8. You're known for your inline 6 cylinders.
Yes.
What other crate engine ideas are in the works, or are you stewing on?
So the main thing for the crate engine program is people want 4 cylinders, do people want inline 6 cylinders, or do people want V8s? And ultimately we'd like to offer all of the above because each application is different. Hot rod guys might be drawn to the V8, Jeep guys might like a 4-cylinder, and the big truck guys might like the inline 6.
What type of power numbers are you estimating for each size?
So we would like to, on the 4-cylinder, be in the 300 to 350 foot-pounds of torque range. The inline 6, anywhere from 600 to 850 foot-pounds of torque range. And the V8 around 560 to 600 foot-pounds for the kit engine.
So SEMA 2017 crate engines.
I hope so.
Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers. Take my survey.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Fred.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.
We're here with Matt Glass from ARB. ARB has been a huge supporter of 4-Wheel and Off-Road Magazine. They make really cool stuff. Matt, tell us about this brand new truck.
So this is actually our brand new bumper that we're going to have released for this truck in the spring.
Okay.
This is the new Summit Series bar. A couple slight differences than our traditional deluxe bar. We've updated the styling to match the new designs the trucks are coming out with these days. Updated the upper hoop, larger diameter, LED turn signals and daytime running lights, larger fog lights with a nice little Lexan cover as well.
Okay.
Rock chips, replace the Lexan, don't have to replace the fog light. Remove the winch control pack down a little bit.
It doesn't block the radiator.
Doesn't block the radiator, better airflow going to it. But, you know, as always, the traditional aspect of an ARB bumper is airbag compatibility. So this thing will make sure that your airbag deploys at a proper point in time if you're getting a bad enough wreck, but it's also give you a level of protection that is going to allow you to deflect any sort of animal strikes or other incidents that you might have out in the backcountry while you're out exploring.
So what else is new with ARB?
This is actually our 40th year.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So to celebrate, we're doing something a little bit different. We asked our fans to pick 5 different vehicles, asked them what their favorite trucks were for the last 40 years.
Okay.
U.S. fans, what do you think they said?
Jeep.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So we're building this great little 2004 TJ.
Really? A TJ, not a JK?
Not a JK, no, absolutely. Keeping it a little bit heritage, a little bit classic.
That's cool.
That Jeep is going to join the other 4 vehicles that are being built in Australia. We're sending in a container over there. Those 5 trucks are going to tackle the Simpson Desert together as part of a big celebration of our 40th year anniversary.
Can I ride in the container and go to Australia with you?
We won't put you in the container. We'll get you on a plane, but you're absolutely welcome
That's
to join
even
us.
better. I can't wait.
We'll see you down there.
Let's go play in the desert. My challenge for this SEMA week was to find a really cool truck for the drag race. Every year they drag me out here to the middle of nowhere to some airstrip to drag race. I'm an off-road guy. I need to have a truck. Knowing Nissan was involved this year, I wanted to find a really cool Nissan truck, and I'm pretty sure I found the coolest one available. This giant automotive trade show held in Las Vegas. All these people, all of our friends in the automotive industry come to Vegas for a week, and you can only imagine how tired we are by the end of the week from working, because we don't stay up late. We're always here early in the morning.
We always get enough sleep.
We always get plenty of sleep, and we eat really well, and
None of that.